Hi, I'm Dixon, and this is my evaluating Antacids Lab. I've got all of my needed resources, my lab, my data table is ready, and let's go. So first, I need to measure 5 grams of acetic acid, which is vinegar, in this cup. So got my 5 grams. Now that I have my 5 grams, I need to measure 20 milliliters of room temperature water. Where's the 20? Oh wow, it's perfect. I need to add this to and swirl it around to mix it. The next thing I'll do is add 6 drops of my universal indicator. Now I've got my mixture. I'm going to take my Alka-Seltzer tablet, put it in, and now we just wait for it to dissolve completely. Now that the tablet has completely dissolved, I take 10 milliliters of sodium hydroxide, pour it into this little itty bitty cup. Now we fill this 5 millimeter syringe with this sodium hydroxide. Okay. And now now that I've got it in the syringe, I need to slowly and constantly be swirling. There we go. I got it to about 4.4 remaining. And now that I've gotten my color change, titration is complete, and I need to rinse out all of this and do it again one more time with the other Alka-Seltzer. And then that'll be it for activity 1, and it's on to activity 2. Now for activity 2, it's the same thing, but instead of using Alka-Seltzer, using Tums. So I'm gonna start off getting 5 grams of vinegar or acetic acid. The next thing I do after getting my 5 grams is getting 20 milliliters of water again. Pour that right there, 20 milliliters. And then we mix the two. Swirl it around. And then add 6 drops of our indicator. 6 drops. I just weighed my Tums. Weighed 7.95 grams, apparently, according to this thing. This balance. But now we put it in here, and we wait for it to dissolve. Now that the Tums is dissolved, I got 5 milliliters of sodium hydroxide. And now, just like the first activity, I'm going to slowly drip it in. Now that I have my completed trial 1, I'm going to enter my calculations and data into trial 1 data table 2. I'm going to rinse everything out and then do it another time because that's what I need to do. And then I'll be going on to activity 3. The first step of activity number 3 is to get 2 grams, 2.5 grams of milk of magnesia. The next step, once I got my 2.5 grams, is to measure 20 milliliters of room temperature water. Put out way too much right there. And boom, 20. Pour it in. A little mix. And then get 6 more drops, or 6 drops of our indicator. Alrighty. Now that I've got my 10 milliliters of acetic acid, I'm going to measure up 5. Let it put 5 in already, because I ain't gonna mess it up, and slowly add. And a stir. Would you look at that? Well, now it's starting to. And now at one point it was green. Now with constant swirling, should be pretty transparent. Now that that was done, I'm gonna empty everything, refill, do it again for trial 2, and then I'm gonna clean up, and that'll be the lab. I'm gonna fill out the data table, submit pictures, submit the video, fill out lab report, all that jazz. You'll get it, and that's the lab. Thank you for watching. Hope it was good.